It was a Tuesday morning, right before recess, when the announcement came over the intercom. At first, I didn't process what I was hearing. The principal's voice was trembling. Lockdown, lockdown. All staff, lock your doors and remain in your classrooms. There's a student with a firearm in room 5. My blood turned cold. Room 5? That's my son's class. I've been teaching at Sky High for almost a year now and never thought I'd be scared for my son's safety or mine. Inside the school premises, every horrible possibility rushed through my head. I imagined him in that room, confused, terrified, maybe frozen in place. I could see my 10-year-old boy trapped with an armed student. I couldn't contain myself anymore. I cracked the door just an inch, peering down the hallway. Students' voices were muffled behind closed doors. The only other sound was my own breathing. I knew what I was about to do was against every safety rule we'd ever been taught. But he was my son. I told one student to lock up after me so they stay safe, and quietly slipped into the hall. Room 5's door was at the far end. My shoes barely touched the ground as I moved, ducking low, my hand clenched around the key ring. Suddenly, I heard an angry warning coming from room 5. I'll pull this trigger if anyone dare to move. I'm not afraid, I swear. My chest tightened. I reached the door and peeked through the narrow glass strip. My son Matthew was sitting against the far wall, tears streaking his cheeks. In the center of the room stood a taller student holding a small black handgun. His arm trembled, but his finger was too close to the trigger. I didn't think. I just unlocked the door and stepped in. Hey, you don't have to do this. The boy turned his head at me so fast that I almost heard a crack from his neck. His eyes widened, with red veins popping out. He pointed the gun at me. Get out. I looked at Matthew and tried to calm him down. I'm almost here, Maddie. Everything's gonna be alright. Are you deaf? I told you to leave. I kept talking to the boy, trying my best to reason with him without intimidating him. He flinched, the gun wavering between me and the group of students huddled near the back. I kept moving, slow and deliberate, until I was close enough to put myself between him and my son. Give me the gun. Okay. I promise no harm will come to you. We all make mistakes and that's totally fine. He started putting the gun down. Then I took that opportunity to disarm him. My hand shot out toward the gun. Before I got a full grip, he fired. The sound of the gunshot echoed around. All the children started screaming and crying. A searing pain tore through my side, hot and blinding. I gasped, collapsing halfway to my knees. I heard my son scream, rising above the chaos with my blurry vision. I saw the boy pinned down to the ground by 2 officers. Even in that pain, I felt relieved. The next thing I felt was Matthew's little hands pressing against the wound. Mom, no, please. Please don't die on me. Please. His voice cracked, each word breaking me more than the pain. Please talk to me. Promise. I'll eat all my vegetables at dinner. I'll do all my homework before playing. I need you, Mom. Please. Please don't leave me. I wanted to reach up and hold his face, tell him I wasn't going anywhere, but my arms felt heavy. I'm okay, baby. You're safe now. That's all that matters. Tears rolled down his cheeks, splashing onto my shirt. He yelled to the officers, "Help my mom. I already lost my dad. She's the only one I have left." His voice was trembling in a way that cut through every ounce of my strength. The paramedics arrived in a few more seconds. They lifted me onto a stretcher. My son refused to let go of my hand until someone promised he could ride with me as they wheeled me out of the classroom. I saw the boy, the one with the gun, face down on the floor, hands cuffed an officer's knee in his back. His face was pale, almost blank, like you didn't fully understand what had just happened. But I didn't care. My eyes went back to my son, who was walking beside the stretcher, still holding my hand like it was the only thing tethering me to life. That day, I saw my dead husband's face in my son's eyes when he said, "You're gonna be fine. You have to be." The hallway blurred past us, teachers holding their classes back, wide-eyed students peeking through door windows. I could feel every heartbeat in the wound, each one stealing a little more strength. We made it outside to the waiting ambulance. The last thing I remember before the door shut was my son climbing in after me. The bullet missed anything vital, though. The doctor said another inch and I wouldn't be here to write this. My son still sleeps with the light on. And sometimes he wakes up in the middle of the night just to check that I'm still breathing. People always ask why I didn't just stay in my classroom like we're told. The truth is simple. When you're a parent, there's no staying put. When your child is in danger, you tear down walls, face a gun, and even take a bullet if it means that they get to live another day. That's what people don't understand about these lockdown drills. For parents, every alert isn't just a safety procedure. It's the start of a nightmare where your child's life hangs in the balance. And for too many families, that nightmare ends in silence. I was one of the lucky ones. My son came home that night with his mom still alive. While you are enjoying this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for great videos like this. Thank you. But so many parents never get that miracle. This is what school shootings do. They don't just take lives. They shatter them forever.